Coronavirus cases in India moved higher to 23,077. Figures released by the Health Ministry showed today as 1,684 fresh COVID-19 cases were reported in the past 24 hours. The death toll from coronavirus rose to 718 as 37 casualties were reported in 24 hours. At least 14 doctors and nurses have tested positive for coronavirus at a Delhi government hospital in Jahangirpuri, which has emerged as one of the biggest cluster outbreaks in the capital. The total number of infections in Delhi stands at 2,376, while the death toll has increased to 50 as 128 more people have tested positive on Thursday. Let's move on to next news. Registering a single biggest jump since the beginning of the pandemic, Mumbai on Thursday saw 522 more people testing positive, taking the total number of coronavirus cases to 4,025 or 65% of Maharashtra's total. Other places in the state recorded 256 new COVID-19 cases that increased the tally to 6,427. The previous largest single-day spike for Mumbai was on April 19 with 456 cases. BMC officials said that 14 patients also died on Thursday, which took the death toll to 283. The number of deaths in the city rose by 6 to 167, officials said. Of the 14 deaths, 3 were under 40 years of age, 9 were between 40 to 59 years of age, and 2 above 60. 7 of them also had diabetes, hypertension, asthma, or heart disease. Let's move on to next news. A 4-month-old baby who was being treated for the COVID-19 virus and had been diagnosed with heart problem at birth died in Kerala this morning. She was also suffering from pneumonia. The infant, who was from Malappuram district, died at around 6 a.m. at a medical college. Kerala, which reported India's first novel coronavirus case back in January, has nearly 450 confirmed cases so far. Only 3 deaths have been linked to the infectious virus. Let's move on to next news. Sunlight, heat and humidity can create conditions that are less favorable for the spread of coronavirus, a public health official of the Trump administration has said today. The result of a just concluded scientific study conducted by the Science and Technology Directorate of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, announced during the White House news conference on coronavirus, could be a good news for India in its fight against COVID-19. Now, health experts in the USA, however, are reeling from a shock that they received from US President Donald Trump's latest press conference, where he suggested the possibility of an injection of disinfectant into a person infected with coronavirus as a deterrent to the disease on Thursday. Trump's bizarre suggestion came after he learned about the effects of sunlight and household disinfectant on the novel coronavirus. Let's move on to next news. Nicotine could protect people from contracting the coronavirus, according to a new research in France, where further trials are planned to test whether the substance could be used to prevent or treat the deadly illness. The findings come after researchers at a top Paris hospital examined 343 coronavirus patients along with 139 people infected with the illness with milder symptoms. They found that a lower number of them smoked compared to smoking rates of around 35% in France's general population. The theory is that nicotine could adhere to cell receptors, therefore blocking the virus from entering cells and spreading in the body.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.